What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic and more. You guys know what it is. Shout out to the LDBC, the YTBC. We working, and Shakur Stevenson, was interviewed over there at E News. I'll leave that interview in the description. And he was asked a few questions, and he came around to Tank. He said, what you think about Gervonta Tank Davis fighting Devin Haney? He says that Devin Haney is a kid. He said, I don't rock with that guy. He said we used to be brothers, but he basically said he changed. He said it'd be a huge mistake for him to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. He said Tank is on TV, championship level fighter. I'm paraphrasing here, saying that he's more developed as a fighter and probably basically say he's more physically developed. He said that'd be a huge mistake on Devin Haney's team part and his part to make that fight happen. And that's what I've been trying to explain to guys, especially like Corey from ILBT. I'm trying to explain to guys that part real quick. I'm going to harp on this. Like I said, I left this interview in the description. You can go ahead and watch it over at ES News. Just click the link in the description. Take you straight there. I'm trying to explain people, dude. You can't go from fighting bums, and going through the process that Devin Haney was fighting for the junior WBC and all that, and fighting on, cards that people never heard of and never see in their life on TV, to fighting a championship level fighter like Tank. It don't work like that. Everybody getting happy because he in the past, with Floyd Mayweather Sr. saying, oh, he looked good in the sparring. Sparring is sparring. It's not, to a certain extent, it's sparring. You got bigger gloves on, you got headgear on. You got your coach telling you what to do. You can hear him. You don't have to hear him over the crowd. They can stop and get coaching moments. You know what I'm saying? That's sparring. Put them regular gloves on, put them in front of a crowd, and watch Tank dog walk him and drag him across the ring. You just don't go from fighting guys with losing records to fight guys with championship undefeated records, and you seamlessly just blow them out the water like people talking about Devin could blow Tank out the water. They crazy. He said Devin Haney, Shakur said he's a little kid. He needs to stay in a little kid place. And he rubbing everybody the wrong way, and boasting and talking crap on social media, and people know he's not about that life. Boxers know when other boxers not on that level or just talking out their ass. He was running down on Rob Reason Jr. Rob Reason Jr. said, man, I'll beat the shit out your ass. He right. And Tank told him the same thing. And whatever happened between Shakur and Devin, I don't know what happened. But he said, I don't rock with that guy. He said, if I can move up 2 weight classes and they can make that fight happen, he said, I would. And he know he'll beat the shit out of Devin Haney. Devin is 18 years old, man. He needs to just enjoy the process. Like I always say, enjoy it. Enjoy fighting these lower level guys. And if it's meant to be, and you get to fight on the contender, the prospect contender, the championship level, it's going to happen. You don't got to keep telling and making a name off yourself at 18 years old off of other pro fighters and putting dirt on their name and damaging their name and trying to put them down. For what? What do you get out of that? A little bit of recognition. The best recognition is when you go in there and start whooping on them. And we all know you're not capable of whooping on him. I don't care what nobody. He's not capable of whooping Tank or Stevenson. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't like Shakur Stevenson, because of this and that. For what? For what? He going through the process. He's still learning to be a professional. He not fighting all the tomato cans that Devin fighting. Everybody want to see him go out there and just blow guys out. He say he's a patient fighter. And that, 22 years old, 21, 20, whatever he is, that patience is something that a lot of guys don't ever get. He able to slow the game down and pick his shots and be defensive, and it's coming. You can see the talent in Shakur Stevenson as a pro. It's just him getting the confidence, the grown man strength, and to be in the ring without the headgear. That's an adjustment. It's a big adjustment. But yeah, he said, man, that'd be a big mistake for him to mess with Tank. And he right, and I'm trying to tell people that. People say, Devin Haney ain't nothing right now. He's a kid. He's a kid. He should be getting ready for the Olympics. But he chose to turn pro, and that's, his prerogative, and it may turn out to be the best move for his career. But Stevenson telling you guys, this guy's childish, man. Nobody got time for him popping off at the mouth and think he better than what he is. You think he really would sign the contract to fight Tank or Stevenson? Absolutely not, he wouldn't. I seen Richard Hitchens beat on him. Richard Hitchens is a real good fighter, though. So that ain't no disrespect. But, he just got to take his time, man. A lot of these guys been through the process or whatever. They older than him. He like the little brother that want to go everywhere with the big kids. The little boy want to go over there with the big kids, but he ain't old enough to do what the big kids can do yet. So He needs to just continue to work his way up, follow the blueprint they got for his career. And when it's time to match up with some of these guys, match up and show your worth. Because right now, you ain't ready. Your record ain't indicative of you being ready for these guys. And that's what Shakur Stevenson was saying. And I know this dude is a little cornball, man. You better grow up out of that, man. But this your boy CJ Goodfella. We gone.